Caution. Do not be beguiled. While the supposed dreamer can move mountains effortlessly in imagination, the literal fool worker toils to only move molehills in shadow reality. If you're having trouble visualizing, this video is for you. Sometimes we become so self-conscious about a task or undertaking, we sabotage ourselves with overthinking, which is never necessary. If you can daydream, you can effectively visualize. Daydreaming is easy. We've all done it unconsciously. However, we most likely deemed it as wishful thinking, which is categorically untrue. Contrary to popular belief, the daydream fantasy world is an actual place. This magical place is more authentic than the seemingly real shadow world we mostly live and react in. The daydream fantasy world is where all things are created and made. This world is the very genesis of all things. In the daydream fantasy world, absolutely nothing is denied to you and appears as soon as you imagine it. There is no buffer of time. You think it, and it's immediately yours instantly. It's very simple and effortless to enter this dreamland. Simply close your eyes to this shadow world, and you're instantly taken there. The daydream fantasy world is also known as the real world, or quite simply referred to by our teacher Neville Goddard as our own wonderful human imagination. The floodgates of any and all desires are breached in this world to which we happily drown in anything and everything we want. However, if at any moment we change our minds, the undesired disappears as quickly as it appeared. There are no rules or guidelines in our daydream fantasy world that we don't make ourselves. We govern this dreamland realm. The dreamland is our playground to relax and play in for as long as we choose. No one tells us what to do or how long to stay and play. It's all up to us. In this wonderland of make-believe, we are God and all autonomy is ours. And don't be fooled by the word make-believe, because we do just that in our own wonderful human imaginations. We literally make what we believe. Now, I personally visit my 3 sons who aren't yet born or even conceived in this shadow world just yet. My children are little, a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old just learning to walk. I sit, talk, and play with them in a huge, beautiful, ornate, classic home. I'm overwhelmed with immense joy and love when I'm with my sons. I'm a proud dad and love being a father. Because my sons live in the real world of my own wonderful human imagination, their existence is more tangible than the 3D reality of the shadow world they have yet made the acquaintance of. My children live now, and I mean right now. I do not allow the shadow world to influence me to waver in what I know is the real reality, the real place of where our everything is actually conceived. Now, getting to the part I know most of you will consider the hard part. That part is the inevitable buffer of linear measured time it takes our conceived creations to be birthed into this 3D shadow world. The only advice I can give is the same advice Neville has given over and over again. That creation has its own appointed hour. It ripens and will flower. If it be long, then wait, for it is sure and will not be late. Do not, I repeat, do not fall victim to thinking there is some kind of cheat code to speed up your manifestations. Neville has made this abundantly clear. Take as many trips to the daydream fantasy world as you'd like, as long as you don't make it a chore. This world isn't going anywhere, and you don't have to constantly go or live there. One trip is enough, but if you enjoy visiting there the way I do, you may find yourself visiting every day. Again, I caution you to visit with happiness and fulfillment. Don't go there to search for things or to try and drag things from there to this shadow world. Trust me, that will be an effort in futility and frustration. You don't want that. You want to be easy about this and trust the process Neville Goddard has made plain for us to follow. As usual, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this message. I always try to use metaphors and motifs to make my videos interesting and entertaining. I figure there's always another creative angle I can use to ultimately convey the general message of Neville's teachings in a new modern way. I hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the thumbs up button and click the bell notification so you'll be alerted when there's new content. Again, thanks for all the love and support. And until next time, bye everybody.